Hello everybody and welcome to the 21st episode of the weekly wrestling show #Total Markout, where it is just three marks marking out and occasionally trying to kill each other. And Dan's trying to poke me in the fucking stomach, and I would appreciate it if you stop it!
Calm down. What are you kicking me for, you puff?
Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Here's the panel.
The panel?
The panel. We are a panel.
Oh.
Right.
We're a crew?
He is an indie referee, the #1 contender for the Total Markout Quiz Championship, and a man who is so heel, he drove the Hummer and collapsed the stage.
Yeah.
It's Eric Djismie! And the D is silent.
I will drive the Hummer again.
Exactly.
You can't drive a fucking robot.
That's fine. It's murder.
Well, he drives us up the wall, but anyway.
Murder in wrestling should happen.
He is the resident geek king, the Total Markout Quiz champion, and a man so geek that he's having Thanksgiving with the Hurricane and Stan Lee. It's Dan the Geek King Adamson.
Am I really having Thanksgiving with Stanley and the Hurricane?
Sure.
Yeah, I like Thanksgiving. And watch the bass.
We can make that happen.
Watch the
Sure.
We'll just tweet them.
You know what? We should write to Jimmel. Oh.
Do you want us to tweet them? Say that again?
He
Yeah.
said he's gonna write to Jim.
I'll do a new show called Steve Will Fix It For
As,
You.
as
Maybe.
Too soon.
as Djismie would say.
Too true?
As Djismie would say, he's dead.
Yeah.
And I'm Steve Jones 03, producer, author, and a man so inept I can't even think of a funny tagline to introduce myself.
We did quite well.
Oh, thank you. Basically, I just insulted the memory of Jimmy Savile. It's what he would have wanted.
Oh, yes.
Do you reckon at his funeral?
No, that's not. That's not. Please not.
Triple H was dressed as King.
No.
Oh.
No, I was thinking that simply that the music they
You
played.
have to, didn't you?
I did.
I was wondering
Katie
if the hymns they sung were to the sounds of Shabade.
Why don't they resurrect Katie Vick?
Because
Make a woman's
Katie,
champion?
because Katie Vick didn't exist, I'm afraid.
Well, who's
character.
Who's Prince with them and Triple H's
No.
/ Kane's
Well,
hands?
stop for a moment before we get into hating each other,
No,
which is going very soon.
I know.
Now, for episode 21 of Total Markout, we have a special guest.
No.
Do it.
There's 4 people in the room, and it's not Adam.
1, 2, 3,
3.
4. That's right.
Yeah. She is arguably the show's #1 fan, and a woman who is such a fan of John Cena, he has recurring dreams about her.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, that sounded a lot like Djismie. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge Total Markout welcome to the woman, the myth, the legend, Cena's true fan!
Lesbian fan!
Djismie's making the world a better place.
I'm here
One
to
lesbian at a
defend.
time.
I'm here to defend my man after the weeks of getting slagged off.
Well, if he wasn't so shit, we wouldn't sack him off.
If he didn't have screws in his neck, I wouldn't have to make so many screwdriver jokes.
Oh, who's not getting any tonight?
That's fine.
Okay.
Dan, Stewie.
You.
You know what the
Yes, mate, what's up?
you know what the difference is between a dead Jimmy Savile and John Cena?
Oh.
You could actually bury Jimmy Savile.
I heard that joke last week.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Anyway.
I'm so alone.
I'm sorry.
This week,
I'm not sorry.
this week we'll be recapping WWE Smackdown from last week as well as Raw 1004. We'll also take a look at Djismie stats
Dun 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 dun.
and get more wrestling nostalgia in geeks. Ready for yourself for this? You get rich! And of course, we will always be we'll also be reviewing WWE Summer Slam.
Ooh!
And it's guaranteed, and it is
Yes!
and it is guaranteed to be explosive, or at the very least slightly heated with a chance of the occasional sparks. So, with our first segment, obviously, as everyone knows, is the WWE recap. And no, Dan, no.
But this is my bit.
No, you're doing wrestling
No,
news.
this is my bit. No. You don't give me much, but I can do this.
But Dan,
And Daniel will
This
get
week-
less
No,
as
no.
the weeks go by.
And you can fuck off.
Dan,
Look, he's
Because
gonna
I'm
be
not
shit.
here. Just because I'm not here every week.
this week you get the wrestling news segment.
I always get that anyway.
No.
Yes. But this week we have a special guest.
I don't
No.
see the point.
No.
We're going to let her do the WWE recap announcement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which someone would have told me this before we went on there.
Hashtag replace.
I did try to contact you, but you were too busy answering quizzes online.
Ah, Sparkle.
Yeah.
Hashtag Sparkle. Play.
It would have been more helpful to give the website than the hashtag.
Just put.
Sparkle.com.
No, it wouldn't. Anything can be saved from by a hashtag. You just hashtag a word.
Except
Hold on. Hashtag girlfriend.
Right? Now click it.
No!
Click it.
Dan,
Click that.
stop, Dan.
No, Dan, listen, this is
Before,
shut up, right? Right, look.
don't tell me shut up.
No entries available. I'm sorry.
Right.
Hashtag so
Before,
alone.
we're all getting along here. We're supposed to hate each other. So, Anna.
Don't worry. When we get a wrestling recap.
Yes.
So, Anna, if you could do the audience by basically in whatever manner you wish, just say the words WWE recap. Then we're going to roll the video. It'll look a bit weird to you because you won't be able to see the video, but they will. It's magic.
No, we see the video.
When I watch
Yeah, but we're true marks, so we. Of course we can
so
see.
because I listen every week, I'll get to see it when I watch it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
understand then.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Say them
So
words.
in your own time, well, not really, because we need to hurry the fuck up. So in your own hurry the fuck up time.
WWE Recap!
Well.
That was an interesting noise, but that music gets better.
Yeah, I don't know what it is because the music never changes, and yet it's kind of gross.
Yes.
Yes.
The fungus.
I was thinking more like it matures like a wine, but fungus. Look, you get the wrestling news segment, okay?
Dan just wanted to talk about food again.
I don't like mushrooms.
It doesn't matter. It's still food.
I've got cookies here, and they're
Vegetables.
all mine.
I had cookies which I baked last night. They were awesome.
Okay, well, we shall have them here now.
I like pie.
Me too.
What kind of pie?
It is like
What
pie.
kind
Stop rubbing!
No,
Yeah.
I hear that. I don't need
I
to
didn't
say
realise- I
it.
didn't realise it was.
Anyway,
My bad.
so before we get
That's a fucking budget.
so we basically had a Smackdown before the pay-per-view. Yes.
Did we? I don't remember.
Smackdown. Now that's that show that features Booker T.
Yes.
It's GM.
No, Booker T's just on it.
All right.
I don't care about what he does. He's just on it.
Right. We'll basically try to.
Did you know he's a former two-time hardcore champion?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
What?
WWE.com has, as you loaded the page up so we have a decent reminder of it,
Yes.
has a segment that Djismie would love of 15 past superstars that should get one more match.
Warrior!
And the Warrior's on the picture.
Yes.
Why the fuck is WWE doing this to me?
Because they're
No,
trying to get him in the Hall of
correction.
Fame.
WWE.com are doing this to you. Vince McMahon and WWE.com, two separate entities. I think you're fucking
It's
fine.
Joey Styles.
I think
He's
Joey
trying to
Styles-
revolution.
They want Warrior for
No,
the
Joey.
Hall of Fame.
No, Joey
And they were
Styles.
going to contact him in January, so I was thinking, give him a spot in the Royal Rumble.
Stop hitting me!
No! Give him a spot in the Rumble.
And let him get eliminated by Brodus Clay in less than a second.
No. Eliminate some nobodies, pay their dues, and let Warrior have his moment again.
So
You know
SmackDown started.
I
Right?
think
So
this
what
is-
happened in SmackDown?
Look, I think I now know exactly what a geography teacher feels like.
More like art.
No, because art can be fun.
Art could not be fun.
Yes, it
Art,
can.
all you did in art was draw and look at boobs.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Wow, your art classes must have sucked.
Well, yeah, it was art.
Art shit.
I was actually pretty fucking awesome.
Mine was fun as well. You just used to have a laugh.
The only reason I stopped was because
Anyway,
I
So,
Don't
so,
you
so,
stop doing
Djismie,
SmackDown.
what happened on SmackDown?
When it
Booker
got
T, come on.
artistic.
Booker!
Booker T.
Booker T.
No,
The 5-time UCB
Five
champion.
times. Five times.
And
Five
the one
times.
time doing
Five
the World
times.
Heavyweight.
Five times.
So,
Yeah.
so I did that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy.
I'll give you a biscuit. And then Del Rio come out.
Yeah, biscuit.
Yes, you get a biscuit.
Alberto! That's what you do. What are you doing?
Oh, no.
I'm all confused.
Hashtag no impressions.
So, why?
Why?
Just, oh.
Oh, no. Go on.
See these?
You know what's the funny thing? I'm the producer, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
So, hold on, 1 minute. Alberto Del Rio came out.
Yeah.
But he can't have been alone. So I believe he would have been accompanied by...
Chris Jericho.
Really? I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
Was Ricardo Rodriguez? Not there. Bit off key, but never mind.
Yeah. You were. God.
For the pedantic one, he wants to tell you that
When-
it was off time, not off key.
You pedantic bitch.
That was like a mill no.
Somebody just talked about the beginning of SmackDown.
I was trying to.
You were.
I was trying to, but then someone hijacked it to talk about Ultimate fucking Warrior.
Because it's better!
This is recap. Poor Stevie's gonna have to edit
That
this.
would be
as
Steve Jones 313
Yeah,
for all
there's
the
no-
fans out there.
well. Alright, sorry.
That's the boss.
Alright, yes.
No, that's
The boss.
No.
So,
Well,
so boss, what happened with SmackDown?
Well, basically,
Tell us a story.
Alberto! Reverse story, Jimmel. Was unhappy with the state of affairs.
Right. So what did Booker do about it?
Well, Booker T was basically trying to explain that he wasn't going to get his world title match back and all that jazz because he done fucked up.
He went and done fucked up.
Yep.
Did Booker say that?
Yes. Yes, he did.
SmackDown's getting a much better rating.
At which
SmackDown
point,
must be midnight.
at which point, Chris Jericho decided to make his presence felt. Sorry, not Chris Jericho. Sorry, Y2J Chris Jericho, and he said, "Look,
Yeah, Total Rock and Roll.
yeah, exactly. The
The 9-time Intercontinental Champion.
yeah,
The Paragon of Virtue.
1-time European Champion.
the highlight of the night.
1-time Hardcore Champion.
Yes.
1-time WWE
Sorry,
Champion.
are we going to do Djismie
Oh, so
stats
wait a minute. Does that mean SmackDown was Jericho?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Anyway,
No, SmackDown is Jericho.
Can't be, it's past tense.
yeah. Anyway, basically, Jericho said that maybe after he beats Dolph at SummerSlam, he should face Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship. So
I didn't hear that. What was that?
Sheamus for the World Heavyweight
Oh,
Champion.
right, Sheamus will do it. I know who Sheamus is. He's that big ginger guy. He smells like cactus.
what Undertaker?
Well, I told you before. He dyed his hair ginger to make all the other kids feel better.
No, he didn't.
Anyway,
No, he didn't. That's called hashtag.
so anyway, Booker T
No, you put
says.
your face past that now, you ginger
so-
fuck.
Booker T basically
I'll
said
burn it
that, look, Sheamus ain't going to fight anybody at SummerSlam because of his injuries. Instead, tonight there's going to be a main event. It's going to be Alberto Del Rio versus Y2J Chris Jericho in a main event showdown.
Now can you dig that? Sucker.
Exactly. And that was all that to be said about that.
Right.
There's a lot of juice. Here.
So,
Boo!
Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara
Boo! Mario Machine!
versus The Miz and Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, Saturday morning slam.
Now, I have to admit...
Oh, yes, that's tomorrow. Oh, I wonder if Sky picked it up.
I don't know, I've not heard anything yet.
Ah,
But,
yes.
but basically...
Kofi versus
on a weekly basis.
somebody something with Santino's doing guest commentary.
Well,
I don't know
basically,
that.
Versus Arnold, any chance?
I'm not
Cody
sure.
Rhodes basically came out during the match. It was like saying that in the last match he had against Sin Cara, he got preoccupied trying to remove the mask. And so basically they hired...
So surely you wouldn't make this mistake.
Haven't we
yeah.
already seen that before where
Yeah.
someone tries to remove a mask?
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
it's every 2 years in the wrestling
Yeah.
business.
Ah.
It was up to Kevin Nash. There'd be no masks! There'd be no mask except for one guy with a mask and he takes it off every week. But it's a different mask, you have to be a different gimmick each time. Just so Kevin Nash can say, I took the mask off you, bitch.
Yeah.
Say it.
Hashtag good booking.
So basically...
I'd watch that.
He says he has hired someone to draw a caricature of what he actually looks like. Let's go.
No, he says it's an artist's rendition. So it doesn't say caricature at all.
Okay.
You must have drawn that note.
But it says, he says it's an artist's
Oh, I
rendition.
didn't
Now,
know. Oops.
isn't the theory that the actual artist is Jerry King Lawler?
Yes. Jerry,
years
that's
ago-
how
yeah.
Laura does the artwork, yeah.
And I was just looking at it going, okay, so basically you've got an artist to draw something, and you're saying that's him.
Do you notice he put Edge's old teeth there?
Yeah.
Yeah. But isn't that kind of like
Oh, two
drawing a
seats.
stick man saying, ha, that's a great Carly? It's the same level of...
As long as it's taller than the other stickman, then fine. As long as it's more Indian than the
And
other
the only thing
stickman.
it does,
As long as it's more Indian.
yeah, you get a different shade of pencil. I'm trying not to be getting done for racist here.
Yeah.
try my hardest, and you give, quite frankly, you give me a topic that I can go nuts on.
But anyway, basically, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara defeated the team of the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, and
Dashingly awesome.
If we must.
Do you not like that?
Dashingly awesome.
No, because it's The Miz.
Alright, and
Why would I like The Miz?
yeah, but
Why
I thought
wouldn't
Miz-
you like
I like him.
Why wouldn't you like the Miz?
You
He's an annoying
flip
piece
flop
of
more about the Miz than
I
anything
don't like
else.
him because of
No,
what he
just
did to
'cause he had
Cena.
Just because he helped me win.
I didn't hear that over someone shouting Cena on SmackDown.
No,
By the way-
Oh, it's not all four.
No,
By the way,
I'm
Rey
not
Mys-
talking all fun.
Ray Miz got beat.
Rey Mysterio,
Woo, Sin Cara won.
Rey Mysterio basically got momentum heading into SummerSlam.
Wow, Tyler,
Now-
that's his last moment in
The
WWE.
Dicks.
Kurt Hawkins and Tyler X face some local
A couple
athletes.
of
So
jobbers.
you already know who's going to win. But no, the match was not the point of this.
No.
They come out to no music
Yeah.
in these shirt and trousers at a time.
It was in suits.
Right? Well, the suits, right? They get to the ring and essentially start stripping.
Hashtag Magic Mike.
I'm just thinking, right? Is it me or did Kurt Hawkins not look into it as Tyler X did?
Yeah.
Tyler was well into
Never
this.
seen you he was leaving.
Yeah.
That's later.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
right
it
now.
is.
Yes, it is.
Don't
No
spoil it.
spoilers. No
So
spoilers.
first time on the show, she has more of a clue than you.
How can it be a spoiler? He's gone, people.
Oh.
It's a spoiler
Why
for
did- what
the
if
show, you
people
fucking cunt.
One more recap and SmackDown still, so oh.
Can we just move on? They beat a couple of cunts.
Yeah, the big. I hate that word. The big
That's not
couple of jobbers. More jobbers yet again on TV.
Ooh.
Bad booking.
So anyway,
Should have been Johnny Curtis.
what happened next, dude? What happened next?
Yeah.
Well, they come out
Move
dressed like the monkey at
I will.
first. And they
Right,
decide to strip.
right, well, they had a nice finishing move, let's say that.
Yeah.
The neck breaker power slam.
Oh.
Alright, then we had a Divas match that featured.
Yeah.
Well,
Eve,
we-
hang on,
they said- they
I
said-
want to say this. That featured Eve.
Skank! Wow, that's weird.
And Caitlyn.
Oh.
And this was to become
Yes,
the
I see
assistant
it.
to the SmackDown general manager.
Caitlyn. So Caitlyn won because she's the face and Booker's a face, right?
No.
But
Eve won.
Skank!
Eve won.
Skank!
She needed to be on top again.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
And you say I'm easily amused.
Ooh. Ooh.
Eve and Caitlyn together in the ring.
Oh, it was good.
Tussling about.
Eve was on top of Caitlyn.
Oh, I know she was. Oh.
Then it was Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan.
Look, hang on, it was Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Yes! Actually, no, sorry, hold on, wait a minute. I can't think of. Daniel Bryan asked us kind of politely to stop saying yes. It's
And
just,
you know
it's
what I
hurt
say
his
to
feelings. Please stop saying yes.
I don't mind because he stole our chant. We
No!
heard that in Miami. That's our chant. He
Wow,
stole our
You've
chant.
invented the word no in a rhythmic
No.
fashion.
In Miami, when everyone's going, yes, 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 we're going, no, no, no. He stole our chant.
Can I just ask something, right? When he was saying yes before that, people were still saying no before that as well. Maybe
We said it
before he
first.
even said yes, Djismie used to say no when he was debuted.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We invented it first.
I was so happy when he was fired. And then he
Oh,
had
that
to
didn't
come
work.
I
back
thought it was
to
weird
the-
you were happy he was fired
Mhm.
when he was in the Nexus.
Because I hate him.
You
I
can't.
hate Daniel Bryan. It's no secret.
You shouldn't hate people, though.
Of course you should.
No.
I do a wrestling podcast. I'm going to hate wrestlers. I don't like every single wrestler. And the ones I don't like, I despise.
So how did this match
Because they
go?
don't pay their dues.
Why don't we?
Dues, not Jews.
Why
Dues.
don't we try and get back on track?
I am on track. It's a Daniel Bryan match, and thank God he got beat by Randy Orton.
Barry!
No.
Barry!
No.
Where did he go for 60 days, Randy Orton? On a little holiday?
He went to Bermuda with his kids.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or kid.
Yeah. Well, he had to do something whilst he wasn't allowed to work because of the drugs.
Beg your pardon?
Well, he was suspended for 60 days for a drug
Randy Orton
violation.
needs a storyline where he gets shot. Right?
Just saying, he was suspended for breaking the
and he
wellness
needs
law.
to pretend, even to his family, that he's dead. And it's
Oh,
like,
I
who
heard
killed
this
Randy Orton?
I heard this story on the way over. It's horrendous.
Who killed Randy Orton? And we'll get Sin Cara out.
Have you been watching Dallas?
No? Batman? Find out! Same SmackDown time. Same SmackDown
This
channel.
isn't Adam West's Batman, you fucking thunder.
Oh, what a love. That's a bit urgent.
That would be thunder beep to the people that have just heard that.
Well, yes. So hang on. They know it's going to be thunder beep because they've just heard it. You're repeating a censorship that I haven't edited in yet.
Hello?
So weird!
This is like fucking beepception.
Yeah. Beep.
What?
It's almost like that fucking Pit My Ride. Yo, I heard you like some beeps in your beep, so we went to put a beep in your beep in the beep.
Hashtag.
You know what's funny about
thunder
that? Not the censorship part, your impression of the exhibit.
Do I look like I want to Pit My Ride and like listen to the guy?
But to Randy and beat Daniel Bryan, we all celebrated because.
Yeah, but what, how did they beat him? Yeah, but I heard Kane came out.
Yes,
Yes, he did.
Kane came out basically to distract.
Alright.
Yeah, which was awesome.
Yeah. Personally, I
Because
just...
all the flames went off in the ring, and I'm not too sure the ref was
Personally-
too sure where to stand. He was a bit close for my liking.
Personally, I found the match boring. I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew Kane was going to come out, so I was kind of like, meh. But
You knew Randy Orton was going to win because they're pushing him again.
Yeah.
actually, not really.
It wasn't.
They don't want to take the risk with him.
I heard that as well because he's on such a high wage. They're not too sure what
Basically,
to do.
they're happy to pay him. They just know how to put him in the main event. Because,
Well, I wonder how long that keeps him under wraps, sir.
well, you know,
Well, so
can
what?
you imagine the amount of times...
He shouldn't have done what he did.
Yeah, I just about... If you piss Triple H off, that's a bad move. If you piss Vince McMahon off, you're fucked.
It's not like he
Exactly.
fucked Mickey James.
No. Hey! Hey! I wouldn't say no to her actually, so.
It would.
I would.
Oh.
First of all, I'm taken. My answer is always no.
Mickey, if you ever get bored of a southerner, right, just give us a car. Now you get bored of Magnus. I can't see
On
you.
1, 2, 7.
I like the fact that... Okay,
My mobile number is.
up next,
Just tweet me. I follow you. You follow me.
Antonio Cesaro versus Zack Ryder.
Yay, points for me, eventually.
Sound like me.
Is that right? I was like, yeah, you get points for that.
So
I got points for
basically,
Antonio. I just put him in my team.
Cesaro won this match with a neutralizer. So he grabbed a lot of momentum heading into his pre-Summer Slam US
But
Championship
first,
match.
he
Yeah.
told us 5 different ways to say the word loser. Very impressive.
Yeah.
I can't remember a single one of them other than loser. But
Yeah, me neither.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of like, I don't understand. I love languages, right? I learned a bit of French, didn't get very far with it, yet they put me in the top
Bonjour.
set. Bonjour, ça va?
Okay.
Je n'ai pas le temps pour
You
tu-
and speak German.
No idea.
I don't speak French very well.
Ah.
Or vice versa.
Trust me,
You know
don't say
I
that in
was
French.
doing
It's a joke. But anyway, so basically after the bell, the Swiss superstar wasting no time confronting Santino, shoving him in the face before pushing him over the announce table. So basically, Antonio has no respect for Santino Marella.
and if you don't get it, that's the point. Which I
Exactly.
think's an awesome fucking saying.
Yeah, he hasn't used it since.
I wish he would.
Put on a t-shirt.
Oh, it's gotta be in it.
But
Yes. Back
yes.
him enough to give him some merchandise.
Up next was Alberto Del Rio versus Chris Jericho in the...
Smackdown. It's a smaller one.
Oh, what's a smaller version of that?
Because remember, you got the pay-per-view go, that'd be the big one. And you got Raw, that'd be a little bigger, a little smaller than the big one.
I'll
but
tell you
bigger than Raw.
What if I just said main event, right? Slowed it down and added an echo.
Yes.
Okay.
Main event!
Event.
See,
Event.
I added the... Anyway.
You said echo, didn't you?
Anyway. So before the match can even take place, though... Bum, bum, bum! Chris Jericho, Y2J, Chris Jericho, gets the living shit kicked out of him by Dolph Ziggler.
And it was a pretty awesome attack as well.
Oh yeah, it was pretty awesome. I love the fact that the ribs got injured, even though the big thing hit him in the fucking arm.
I also like the fact that you couldn't really see Vicky.
Yeah,
You could still hear her though.
No.
you could turn the
It was
TV
just
off
a-
and hear her.
No.
There are times I am running around the bedroom trying to find the fucking fly buzzing around, and it's her
It's funny.
snoring all the way in America. Quite frankly, out of all the Guerreros that could have gone, she stayed.
Oh.
I miss that.
Be honest.
I
Be
miss
honest.
her
If
too.
you had the opportunity to trade, not being callous, not saying you have to cut the bitch up or anything. I'm just saying, if God said to you, look, I'm going to take one of them. Which one would you prefer? You'd think. You'd at least think about it. That's all I'm saying. He's already made his mind up.
Mondo's
Yes.
oldest.
I'm holding back.
Yes. God bless you, soul in heaven, Eddie.
I'm
You are
really
still
holding
this.
back right now.
But
Why have you got a storyline that involves Eddie Guerrero and fucking Vicky Guerrero?
Yeah, leave poor Eddie alone. I just bought a tribute DVD in his honour.
What was the
Which are
Gobbledygooker
probably
Guerrero?
tired when they do the tribute.
Gobbledygooker
And I'm
Guerrero is my
curious-
favourite.
I'm curious on the tribute if they'll cut a bit out because somebody who we can't mention.
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, we mentioned.
We mentioned
All
him.
right.
We have no we are not hired by the WWE to do a recap of their show. We just do it.
yeah, maybe they'll start paying us. We'll consider the idea.
They'll
of
start paying us
Chris
not to
Benoit.
do it.
No, I would still mention
See, if I
Chris
had any,
Benoit.
like musical production skill, I'd make a techno remix of just the way Chris Benoit.
You
now.
can't deny he didn't exist.
Of course, he was a great wrestler, and he had he had no charisma whatsoever. But he was
Dr. Robot.
Yeah, he was pretty. I mean, come on, he made.
He's in the new encyclopedia, so you know.
Encyclopedia.
I think. Even WWE made a comment. They said it'd be ridiculous to deny what he had done. This was like obviously after all the DVDs had blacked out.
Basically, they said it's ridiculous. It's impossible to say someone never existed, but we're not going to shine a spotlight on him.
Exactly.
Yes, it's like if you look at the Royal Rumble winners, the Miss Year, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
So
this,
SmackDown finished.
No, not yet. No, it didn't finish yet. It hasn't finished.
But Jericho can't compete, sorry.
yeah.
Oh no.
Basically, Alberto Del Rio.
He's too injured.
Alberto Del Rio said, I will win by forfeit. Cue Chris Jericho's music. And out comes Y2J Chris Jericho to wrestle the match.
Now, you wouldn't get out that off Chris Jericho. Y2J, though, he's got balls.
Well, basically later on, Ziggler ran down. He dropped the top rope down just as Jericho's charging into it, which sent him.
Obviously.
I love the fact that it points out here. This sent the 9-time Intercontinental Champion. Who wrote this article? I wonder.
Eric Van Djismie didn't tell us you got it published.
Yeah, there you go.
So good.
The referee, who was distracted by Rodriguez, did not see the treacherous move, nor Ziggler throwing the fallen superstar
They
back
never
to some
do.
refused kick into the head to end the match. So basically,
It's a hard job being a ref.
you would know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll promote myself.
I promote Jeff.
Because we don't anyway.
No.
Sorry, let me just go back to the script.
Please do.
The first line of the second paragraph. He is an indie referee.
Oh.
Not to mention the number one contender. Yeah, I think some of us. Come on now!
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
keep him calm there.
No.
Anyway, so
No.
so basically, Sheamus comes out.
Whoa. Sheamus is injured.
Yeah, he can't.
He still came out.
How?
He came out to attack, Ziggler and Del Rio to protect him from the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
Look at that. Look at
And he demanded that Alberto Del Rio get a world championship match at SummerSlam. Because
Yeah.
he wants Alberto at SummerSlam.
Did Booker let us?
And Booker T was like, I don't know, but eventually he went, okay, it's on.
And him and Jericho and Sheamus and Jericho are now Bezies.
Bezzies.
Bezies. Because he
BFFs and all that shit.
Aye. And I was like, what?
Matching-
After all the shit at the beginning of the year, now you're Bezies.
Matching tattoos.
So that was
You cuddled
SmackDown.
him in the ring?
Oh.
Which means, so that was SmackDown,
I haven't got a clue.
which means it's time to look at.
WWE Summer Slam.
You do that excellently. You really do.
Thank you.
Now pick the results, please.
So now, we are going by, we just want to probably that we are bringing up the WWE.com website, looking for their articles, just to give us a bit of a reminder of the stuff that
But before
we may miss.
WWE Summer Slam.
Yes, there was the pre-show.
Which is part of it because it says
Absolutely.
WWE Summer Slam pre-show.
Yeah, trust me, we sorted this all out for the Fantasy Wrestling League.
I was going to say it's still classed
Yeah.
as the show.
It was,
It's not SummerSlam.
it
I
was,
was like, it was not a pay-per-view match. And that's
But will it be on the DVD? Because I won't do
Yeah,
spoiler.
they are. They always are.
Oh well.
it was
Apparently
Antonio.
not, actually.
The
Apparently,
last few have.
apparently Extreme Rules doesn't have it.
Anyway.
Anyway. Extreme Rules.
This is Kane Rider, I think.
No, was not Clay Otunga.
One of the,
Antonio
maybe one of them.
Cesaro versus Santino Marella for the United States Championship. With some of my points on the line on this one.
And some of mine.
And Antonio Cesaro won.
10 points!
Making Antonio Cesaro the new United States Champion!
And somebody's being very quiet because I sat with them. Well, me, Gary, and Stephen sat with them watching it, and somebody was not very happy when Cesaro.
And about your rage!
He was like, it's just very very mad. And I was like, okay, I'll just leave you for 5 minutes, baby. And Gary and Stephen just were like,
They actually went, yes!
In fairness,
no, you didn't.
in fairness,
Hey.
I was having
Oh,
a much more calm reaction of crying into the sofa as Dad was going,
Come on, get in there! My man! Something like that.
yeah, something like that.
I don't remember. If you want to look it up, go on to tout.com/Steve Jones 313.
I want you to watch it
And don't
together.
forget, tab.com/Geek King. There's always that.
Yes, there was always that. And yes, we will watch it together.
So you had the double reaction of, oh,
Yeah, you guys watched it together. We watched it together, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Screw you,
awesome.
Cesaro.
Yes,
Santino
see?
was my
that was
worst chat.
part of the
Yeah.
I was
reaction
so
I
happy
witnessed.
about Antonio
So
Cesaro.
it wasn't a bad match. It led, but I'm sorry.
The cup.
I am in two minds because on the one hand I'm like, that's funny as fuck. On the other hand, I'm like, but I know that's going to bite me in the arse at Night of Champions. The Cobra got distracted by Aksana.
Yeah?
And it's like, no!
I know someone else who got distracted by Oksana.
You?
No, actually, everyone just me just.
fact
He
is,
does not. He gets
me-
slapped.
me-
for
I
it.
said, date.
Me and Dan were watching this match and I was
Oh,
like, come on, Santino, come on!
awesome.
And when I saw the Cobra, I was like, no! Forget the Aksana, forget the... No! And then
Did I
my
not
dad
tell
just
you
had the
that?
biggest smile on his face, didn't you?
Did I not tell you that I was playing the part of the Cobra in that match?
My boy.
So it is your fault that Santino lost the title and Antonio Cesaro won.
No,
No.
he
See, Santino should have known better.
he
It's
should
not his fault. You know, he just was like, oh, look at that, Wish. Can I get I wonder if I can get an autograph.
He should have took me off and shoot me
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that.
Anyway,
You've just said shit already to piss me off.
so
Oh, shame.
the first match of the night.
Yeah, shut up.
That wasn't it. That's not all.
I don't know. It's on order on the WWE website, but we haven't got. The first match of the night. I mean, we were getting like
No,
really
that's not
excited.
order.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but we were watching there. You know, we the fireworks started, and I did like toasting to the fireworks starting and all that jazz. It's something me and family have done for ages.
All right.
Everyone, I was in good spirits. I was in good spirits, and I was in, and the mood just went completely down the fucking hill. It was just, oh my god.
No, we heard that and that's what we did. But then we went, get in there, it's going to be Dolph versus Jericho.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at that. I was like, oh, Jericho first match, all right.
I was just happy that for once it wasn't a match that had either the world or WWE title on the line. It's like, so it's a match which doesn't involve okay, fair enough. So
No, they would be for the main event. No, they wouldn't be.
Yeah. so basically,
Yes, because Messina is main event. Sorry.
No, he wasn't.
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Normally, I didn't say for this. I said he's main event. I didn't say Summer Slam.
Wait,
If Steve will be right, he will say I did not say
Where
Summer
where
Slam.
are the WWE main eventers? I see one.
We'll get into this argument.
Right.
Yes, we will get into it
Well,
later.
I promise we can get into this argument later on.
Does- You know,
I just
it's not like WrestleMania where there was.
I'm talking about the Jericho Dolph match.
Anyway.
Yes, we were both.
Jericho.
There was
There's
four of us
there's main
watching this.
eventers.
Yeah.
There was four of us watching it, and we were all quite happy with this match.
Who was
It
cheering
was-
for who? As if I have to fucking ask.
I think we all were cheering for
Well,
YGG.
I wasn't.
We
We were torn.
we both said we were kind of happy whoever won.
I didn't care because points didn't go either way to me. So that was like one of the matches.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. So I was happy just for a good match. I kind of wanted Jericho to win to get the win.
I wanted Jericho
Stole
because
the
we
show.
haven't won major this year, so I was like, no.
For me,
I
this
couldn't win.
match stole the entire show.
And,
you know-
and Ziggler sells better than nobody else.
He is the greatest seller in the business today.
Exactly.
He's right there, right next to John Cena.
Started already! Oh!
Oh, you and Djismie working in tandem on
Yes.
this joint cause against John Cena.
No, because
How dare you? Joint cause against John Cena. There is no such thing. Next you'll be saying it's a conspiracy.
next you'll be saying Dan's a Daniel Bryan fan.
How dare you, sir?
He's a Bryan Danielson fan.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate John Cena as well, but I'm not throwing it like a fucking grenade.
We
It's
did.
And
Especially-
nobody say they'll catch it.
Especially when
I
you
don't-
have
Oh,
Big
baby.
defending for for once.
There could be a storyline, right?
Oh,
You
What
dick.
now?
John
What
Cena.
now?
John Cena's playing catch with a fan. Right?
Yes, very nice. Me.
No.
No, I am the
Could
fan.
it be Make-A-Wish or would that be a bit too much?
He threw his hand at me. He threw
John
his
Cena-
hand at me. I don't
How
care
about
what
this, right?
anyone says. He's
How about this,
thrown
right?
at me. I caught it.
John Cena isn't actually catching with a fan. Say
He's playing catch with Kane.
a diva's playing catch with a fan, right?
Okay.
Doesn't know. And then a grenade gets tossed.
Mhm.
John jumps in the way to stay at the diva because he's single and all that now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's official now.
And he won't look
Stupid
bad.
little bimbo.
I hope she takes his tiles off his wall.
It's already finalised. Prenup was already in place. He's
Hashtag
not-
prenup.
he's
You
not-
heard it here first, Gary.
He's he remembers the notes to remember. Notes to remember. Notes to self.
Right?
Watch.
And then he dies.
No, he doesn't die. Or the little kiddies
Anyway, the
cry.
Jericho-
I'll cry.
That's the point, and then they might stop watching wrestling.
Anyway, the Jericho
Jericho,
Ziggler match.
yes. Jericho. Stop going on about
This is the
Cena.
only good match.
Leave him alone. Good match.
The Jericho Ziggler match was an amazing match. I
It
loved
was.
it.
Jericho
I
won.
loved the result. But I loved the fact that it set up a rematch as well. Boss,
Hashtag Lion Tamer.
same thing.
Yeah, like I said, it was the match of the night.
Yeah.
Definitely a candidate for match of the year.
Yeah, no arguments there.
Ah, yes. Well, I've not just
It will be. It won't be. It will be a nominee, but it won't be the winner.
No,
Of course not, because Brock and Trips are in a fight later on.
Well, that's that as well.
Yay, another UFC match. I already watched that separately.
There's a follow-up to.
It was far from a UFC match.
Yes, it was.
Far from a UFC match.
So we
If
follow
that
up.
was a UFC match, you're right, sorry, Dan. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get to the main event later on. We'll follow up with what was it, tag team next? I believe. Or was it IC?
Was it not?
What's the match?
Was it not Daniel and Kane?
Brian Kane.
I thought that was later on.
Fuck it, we'll make up the order.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
We'll just go on.
why,
We'll go there.
why don't we go after WWE.com?
Alright.
Even though we'll go after last
Why
week.
So
don't
the
we
WWE
just
Tag Team Championship,
Why don't
Kofi
you
Kingston and R-Truth.
Wikipedia?
Kofi Kingston and R-Truth defeated the Primetime Players.
Yay!
That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
It is. I want the PTP to win them, and I don't see why they're getting punished by what
They're not.
AEW did.
They're not.
Because they're not.
They
I
are.
didn't win their other match when he was there.
Yes, because it was set up for them to win this one.
They're paying
However-
their dues.
However,
Fuck you!
No.
I will say one thing. I am kind of like worried about what they're going to do with like these tag teams, because they seem to have a habit of bringing tag teams up and then they go, oh, but Kofi and R-Truth,
But we've got nothing for
Let's
them.
not upset.
Kofi needs a tag partner, okay? He needs a title.
No,
But I've heard a rumour that a certain superstar that's a bit ticked off might be getting put with them.
Who would that
Well,
be?
well, here's the thing though,
Who would
right?
that be, Anna?
Primetime
Ah.
What,
players,
PTP?
the primetime players need
Oh,
to
they
work. Like
Put with the primetime players.
primetime players need to do a lot of work on some of their tag team moves, like basically ones involving high risk.
Yeah,
And
don't
I
get
fa-
Goldust fired again. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Fuck Goldust.
They botch gold.
No,
Fuck
that is a
Goldust.
fucking bigoted prick.
Bring Goldust back and put the title on him. An actual wrestler.
Goldust has as much sense in his fucking head as I do.
You got electrocuted?
No, I mean in real life. The man Dustin Runnels is a fucking prick.
He's fine. He talks to me on Twitter.
Not if you say you like football.
He's still too low. He actually does talk to you. He just
No,
puts you
no,
down.
hang on. To them it's soccer.
And you're a pussy.
To me, I don't care.
Did you see me Hurricane tweet?
Me neither.
Yeah, he put you down.
Did ya? Did ya?
Yeah, he shut you down.
I don't know. I was trying to explain me point. I was right though.
Intercontinental Championship.
I think the
The
Hurricane was
Miz versus Rey
When you
Mysterio.
did answer back.
Did
No,
I-
it's-
It was my superstar, The Miz, with the Intercontinental Champion versus Mysterio. And actually, I wanted Miz to win, even if he wasn't on my team.
Really?
He was on my team, but yeah,
Really?
I do not like Rey Mysterio.
Over the
Why?
Miz though.
I don't. Well, first of all, Rey Mysterio is a complete charity case.
No.
Complete charity case.
I want a kid just
Nobody-
so I can put the kid next to Ray and go, tell me what he said. I want to know.
He tells you what he said on a DVD.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Which one?
Which one?
The one we sit there and talks about Striker, the biggest little man.
Never seen it.
Never seen
He
it.
tells, he basically says to the kids, right, we're going to get this done, but I need you to help me through it. You're going to support me. And then he says, right, let's go do it as one.
Ah.
That, and I can respect a lot about The Miz, like what he had to come to get the stage out. I don't think he should have gotten the title when he did, but I thought at first it was working. I thought it was failing like Big Star, like pretty much before halfway through the title reign. But I felt that was a ball being dropped on the part of creative for a while. And then once he lost the title, then that was his fault because then he went, well, fuck it, they're never going to give me a shot again. So I was like, well, fine, fuck the Miz. But he's come back and he's making a fucking solid effort. He's trying to improve his in-ring ability. And he's trying to prove himself again. So I'm sorry, it's kind of like...
No, I have to admit, he doesn't look as if he's improving every time he gets in the ring.
Well, he's now in the league. He's now in the Marine 3.
Mm-hmm.
They've done 3.
Basically, if you cross me once, as me being a fan, I'm not going to shoot you in the head straight away. I'll slap your face, and then I'll give you another slap. And then after that, I'll shoot you in the face. Shawn Michaels is getting 2 strikes off me. And I'm like, he's my biggest idol next to Mick Foley. Shawn Michaels was the guy that helped me get through my back injuries and painkillers and stuff like that. I look to him as the inspiration. And I think he's a twat.
Now you see, this is why I stick up for Cena. He is my inspiration.
But like I said, one more strike, and then it's like, thunk.
Give him another match.
My problem for Miz is that, this match at least, anyway, I didn't want Mysterio to win because I didn't think he deserved a title after coming from suspension.
Did you want any of them to win?
I didn't really want. I don't really like the Miz at all. I can't get behind him. I mean, there's certain things that he does well. The cocky attitude he does well. His promos have improved a lot since having to read, his list on his wrist. Hashtag tough enough. Or even Divas search as well. Because he did them both, didn't he? At one point, it was treaded. And then.
No wrong with having notes on your wrist.
Well.
You've got to make John feel better sometimes.
And whereas, but he has improved a lot in the ring. I just can't get behind the man.
No. He has paid his dues, I'll give him that.
Hey!
And I don't like him.
Yeah.
And he's paid his dues.
So for me,
You know what I mean? And that's a lot for
this
me.
was the match that I looked at beforehand and went, I don't care.
Yeah. The thing is, a guy can pay his dues and you don't necessarily have to like him.
Match was decent enough though.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be wrestlers
I reckon them two-
No, but it's just not one of them for hating on him because he hasn't.
Yeah, I think these two will have a decent little feud. I just don't care about the results.
Daniel Bryan versus Kane.
Fuck off.
Oh,
I love this match.
Oh, you weren't there. We
It was
had to
fucking
witness.
great.
We
You
had
weren't there,
to,
man. You weren't there.
You had to witness Djismie just like, fuck Daniel Bryan. So you have to beat that out. He's just like, oh.
I have to beat that up.
And then Gary and Steven, they're Daniel Bryan fans, and they're like,
I loved this. I thought it was great. I like the fact that everyone in thinking Kane's gonna win this, and then Daniel Bryan sneaks it, and you're like, "Well, fuck me," because we even said that we were watching it. Me and you sitting going, "All right, he's gonna go hit the choke slam." Oh fuck me, he won.
Yeah. It's like,
you could imagine
Yeah.
how he reacted.
That was when he's getting beat on a Smackdown game.
I'm pretty certain his reaction was written in the Book of Revelations.
Fuck Daniel Bryan.
Is that what you got to say? Quite calm. That's scary.
Oh,
Dude,
actually,
he's calming himself down for the show.
No, that reaction was karma. You didn't. The reaction for Punk was worse, which we'll explain when we get to the
That
match.
man does not deserve half what he's got off the WWE. Never mind a
Right.
fucking win off Kane, man.
Well,
How are you, man?
we'll get to CM Punk in a minute.
No,
No, he's still
Bryan beating Kane,
Yes, Bryan beat Kane.
and it's pathetic. It is pathetic.
It's a progression of a storyline.
It's pathetic.
You tell me, right? How you're supposed to progress the storyline if only one person
How you
wins?
progress the storyline is send Daniel Bryan back to Ring of Honor and say, bye, Bryan, you should
So-
not be in the WWE.
So the progression of a storyline of Daniel Bryan versus Kane is to fire Daniel Bryan.
They should have put him back in the little box that DX used for the Spirit Squad
Right.
instead of OVW Ring of Honor. It's a big dig.
Okay, I wasn't going to bring this up,
Oh, here we go.
but I am going to bring it up
no.
now. And here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I've been going through a lot of stress right now. Like,
No, I'm just saying.
all this stress, right? No, here's the thing. I'm not
No,
going
let
to
him
have an argument, and I'm not going to blow up.
Let him.
I just think this is a wrestling show. We're free to talk about opinions. You talk about your opinions, we all talk about mine. So I'm going to try and address this in the most polite way as I can. If I go too far, stop me. Simple as, okay?
You are the boss. You can go as far
No,
as you
no,
want.
no,
And you know me. If you say you'll hit me, I'll stop.
Yeah.
Right.
I get
He'll never will, but if he says he will, I'll fucking stop. Because no, and everyone call me a coward right now. He's 6 foot, Jesus Christ. Don't start on me. I'm 5 foot. Where are you?
Uh-oh. Oh, look at poor little me.
Yeah, please. I make the fucking full stop on a page look big.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh.
Here's the thing. My problem is,
Fucking awesome.
That's
I
really good analogy.
I have got no problem
Steal that.
with you not liking peeps. Even if it's for a reason like they're from ROH. It's kind of like, whatever. You don't have to like CM Punk. Personally, I don't care if to your dying day you don't like CM Punk. My problem is, whereas I don't like Daniel Bryan, but I allowed myself...
But he is growing on you.
Yeah, I allowed myself to say he can rectify it.
You give yourself the ability to...
Yeah.
All the time to...
I didn't
allow
like
it.
The Miz, and I flip-flopped on The Miz, as he said. I flip-flopped so many times on The Miz. You're kind of supposed to be superstars.
Must be a fucking pendant.
Just like Santino.
Santino Marella, I couldn't stand that prick going in the Elimination
In a
Chamber.
chamber.
The idea of him possibly winning the world title was like, no, stop, no, don't let him do it. And now it's more like, you lost the US title, you know what I mean?
Damn it, Cobras.
My problem is, I do not make room in my life for burning completely biased, non-defendable fucking prejudice against certain peeps for just like, because your reasons seem to be Daniel Bryan, he came from ROH. That's it. CM Punk, he came from ROH and he got a world title too soon. Very arguable. We have agreed on this. He got the world title too soon.
Yes.
But here's the thing, they have a career afterwards. And they have all this time to be entertaining superstars. And he entertains masses. He sells loads. In fact, for some of the reasons that you don't like Hogan, that's why you don't like CM Punk, people can say they don't like Hogan for, you know, or other superstars. My thing I don't like about your side of things, not you personally, but your side of things, is that you have an unbridled hatred which will never die until they do.
Yeah, it's unwavering.
Yes.
It really
That
is.
is-
Yes,
that's the thing.
I've seen it.
I sincerely could not give two shits.
He
right?
will never
If
like
Hogan-
Daniel Bryan.
If Hulk Hogan came back to the WWE today and in your dream world beat CM Punk for the
Oh,
WWE
hell
championship, right?
no.
If that happens,
In a 2-minute.
fine, in a 2-minute match,
I think
squat, 2-minute
I'd
squat
be happy
match,
if it was Stone
CM
Cold.
Punk doesn't get a single move in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pissed off. And
Yeah.
I'm going to hate Hogan.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to piss on him.
Mm-hmm. A lot of other people will.
That's just kind of a kinky guy. No.
Bald
But
headed
here's the
blonde
thing.
motherfucker.
But here's the thing. I will give him the opportunity to see what he can do.
But you know
And I'll
what
still
you
respect
can't
him.
do.
And I know everything he can't do.
You know you can't go what your requirements are.
Yeah, but he just might show that one tiny element of something which makes me go, but he is Hogan. You know?
No.
The thing about it.
David, he's exactly the same with
Yeah,
Hogan.
yeah,
You'll
he's-
never like Hogan.
Yeah, but
You never
with me-
did like Hogan.
But the thing is,
And you'll
Neither
never give him a
does
chance to
Stephen.
like him.
the thing is,
That's
if
Stephen's
Hogan,
surgery.
the
No,
thing
but
is,
Stephen
if
doesn't
Hogan
like
goes
Hogan.
to his grave, never able to get that from me, at least I left myself just that little bit of space to go.
It's fine.
Maybe he will.
You-
But with you, I think the difference between me is kind of I'm standing on the sidelines going, if you fuck up once, I'm kicking you through there. Your response is, do not open that fucking door. If he screams, you're fucking solder the door shut. Give me a soldering knife. I'm going to fucking shut this door and they are never coming up. Watch it. Bless Daniel Bryan. Get him in here as well. It's like, no, that's fucking Hogan. Wrong person. You know? At which point, if I get me the fucking roster. Pile in. All right. What do you
You
like?
can stay, you can stay.
By the way, could you fetch out Benoit? We might as well use him, seeing as he's around. You know. Actually, Benoit, have you got Eddie's number? We could make a couple of. What do you mean it doesn't work like that? I just brought you from the pits of hell. What? Eddie's happy up there. Oh, he's away from Vicky. Well, that makes sense. I suppose. I tell you what. Ric Flair's still around, right? He's still around, right? I'll go call him. In fact, how many people from the Attitude Era are still alive? That aren't on drugs. Okay, what about the ones that are on drugs? Fuck it, we'll use them. Anyway, on we go, on the bus, that's Ric Flair. Woo! We go partying! Yes, Rick. We just gotta get on the bus. Get on the bus, you know. Well, the nurses. Get the fucking nurses. Get the nurses on the bus as well. And off they go to do it. That's Vince McMahon going, what the fuck is going on here? That's just me there going, here you do superstars. Who the fuck are you? I'm Eric Von Djismie of hashtag Total Markout, savior of the WWE hashtag good booking.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
In the World Heavyweight title match.
Whoa! I'm with this.
I'm loving this.
Did Bossman come back?
Oh.
Yes.
Hardcore
And
champion?
Al Snow's dog.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Right,
the
so-
little doggy.
Little Pepper?
Little doggy.
We'll put the title on
You
him.
just got to pick him up on the phone.
Huh? We'll put the title on
The
Pepper.
form. It was admitted that I was not eating.
Oh,
No.
that was a different dog.
No, he didn't need Pepper, no.
And Pepper could have the hardcore title.
You,
but have the
you
collar.
just
The little one?
misunderstood. No, you guys just misunderstood. He'd had Pepper.
Pepper, yeah.
That's all it was. you know.
Yes. Right, what was that match we were?
No.
That was Daniel Bryan.
I've got all. I'm liking that storyline.
That was Daniel
So all these are.
Unfortunately, that can't actually happen.
I know.
Yeah.
That would involve breaking the laws of physics, which, quite frankly, I think if I exploded them, I might just do.
And nature.
And nature. Well, the nature's already broken. Oh,
So we brought the Attitude Era back.
essentially, but they are either zombies or
Or drug addicts.
Or zombies.
Just remind me.
Or they're all broken up so they can't walk.
That's fine.
I'm going to do this Hogan. And they can't walk.
Yeah. Or worst of all, the X-Pac. So.
Oh, yes.
He just cringes the fuck out
Look,
of you when you get
we
the
can
mic.
bring Ian C versus the Dudleys versus Matt Hardy and Jeff. The
What
Hardys-
part of Edge can't wrestle anymore? If he does, he'll be in a
Look,
wheelchair.
look.
Don't you understand?
No,
You know what?
That's why Stone
Look,
Cold
Do
doesn't
you know
wrestle.
what? Do you know what?
Triple
Edge
threat tag
can,
team
hang on, Edge can come back,
and stand
do
on
the
the turnbuckle.
spear, get the win.
Do you know what? Hang on.
No, you just
Why
stand on the
not?
turnbuckle.
Before we go to
Stand on the turnbuckle. If you can't stand on the turnbuckle, right, and you can still stand, you're not trying.
Before we go to the world title, which you're about to,
Like
for-
on
for the
Anderson,
sake of
Survivor
anything,
Series or
Yeah.
quick
stand on the
question.
turnbuckle.
Just a quick question, right? And Dan, I'm not gang on you, obviously. Just one question. You've got no argument with me opening the gates of hell, but Edge wrestling, that's too far.
Because the gates of hell
Yeah.
implies that the Undertaker's there.
Ah.
Edge wrestling doesn't involve the Undertaker.
Well,
Ah.
Djismie did have to bribe him.
What, so Edge can't just stand out on the outside in the tag match. Doesn't have to get tagged in.
No, no. What do
Djismie,
you
we'll
always
give
say?
him an Uzi.
What do you always say about Stone Cold?
Did you-
So,
Can he
Stunner.
stun someone?
Yes.
So he can walk in the ring, stunner, pin. Why
So
not
now-
wrestle again?
Yes.
Why not wrestle again?
Stone Cold and Punk.
I'm
I
sorry,
want that
he
rap
can wrestle.
come true. Don't care what you think of Punk. Goodbye.
do you know why Austin ultimately wants? Money isn't there.
Oh.
I'll give him money. And he can-
Ah, we
Doesn't he have
money.
Doesn't he have like money to pay at least? Doesn't he have money to pay at least 2 or 3 ex-wives? However many he's got.
Trust me, Stone Cold's fine.
All right.
2 ex-wives, 1 current wife.
Ah.
So Punk could come in, straight edge,
We're
yeah.
back on this.
Yes.
Glass shatters, come in. Punk's giving him grief. Austin does that, shrugs his shoulders, kick, stunner, 1, 2, 3. WrestleMania match, keeps everybody happy.
And no. And when he goes to
What time are
drink,
we on?
he tips his beer over Punk.
Yeah.
Right, what match are we up to now?
Wow.
Doing well. Basically, we haven't finished the WWE title match yet.
No, we haven't done it. We're on the world heavyweight.
We haven't done World Heavyweight.
No, because we're trying. Oh yeah, the world heavyweight.
Hang on, what happened? Oh, we're on about Daniel Bryan King.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan
we're not-
won. You were very unhappy.
King got pissed off, went looking for him, and ended up killing Josh Matthews in the
Ah.
process.
Who's just doing his job?
First Brock and now King.
Oh my
Oh.
god, they killed Josh Matthews.
Yeah, Josh Matthews. Oh.
And in breaking news, Brock Lesnar and King will form the Josh Destroyers.
They
Yeah.
want to watch themselves like Josh Matthews undefeated. 2-0. 2-0.
Anyway,
And that's what you said was the direct quote from me.
yes. So basically, Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio were squared off for the World Heavyweight Championship. If you don't know how this ends, well,
Bro kick.
take a logical guess. Oh, bro kick. I love the bro kick.
Well, you can take a logical guess and then take a leap to the left.
If you took a leap to the left, you might not have gotten bro kicked. But yeah, Sheamus retains his World Heavyweight Championship.
Which he shouldn't have.
And-
Which he shouldn't have.
Yeah, well.
Alberto
yeah.
has led in the fucking row.
Yes, I know.
Cheating Irish ginger fuck.
No.
Smells like catfish.
It's pissed because I got the points.
I am.
I didn't have Alberto.
Yeah.
I did.
But ultimately, right, everyone was kind of going,
I was
ooh,
happy about the Kane one because I got the points.
yeah. But of course, the thing about, people think, ooh, Dolph Ziggler could come out. I mean,
Yeah.
but no, obviously with a win like that, you're not going to bring Dolph out. Evil bastards.
Night of Champions.
I would have been happy if Dolph had left as world champion, but whatever. Anyway, WWE Championship. Punk defending against Cena and Big Show. Now, I can imagine there are only 2 people in the room that are happy with the result. And I think that's you and me.
One.
Yes.
Do.
Yeah, because one of them wants Big Show to win, and the
Yeah.
other wants Cena to win. And CM Punk won.
Well, actually, hang on. He wanted only Big Show. So there was out of 3 options, there was only one where he would be happy.
Yeah.
Cena won.
Whereas we had 2,
Punk
really.
won. So you had probably
I had 2.
Punk and Big Show, whereas he just
Yeah.
had Big Show. He didn't want Punk.
I
or
wanted
Cena.
anyone but Cena.
Oh, and how many
That's
times have
what
we
I'm
seen that in the past? Just anyone but Cena.
Quite a few.
So there you go. You had 2 options.
Yeah.
I had one.
I might have even
Yeah,
took
one.
Cena over CM Punk in this one because I am so tired of this title run. It's far too long.
Yeah, but you like title changes. The problem is the deck is firmly. It's like he's been in ROH. He's got a long title reign. You don't like his indie backgrounds.
You don't like him. You don't like his character. You don't like the way he wrestles. You don't like the fact he got pushed too
You
early.
didn't get.
You don't like this.
For 4-1.
It's
His
like
hair's stupid. His beard's funny.
if there was a fantasy league for like shit Djismie has against you, Punk is number 1, baby.
No, I think maybe Brian would be number 1.
2, he'd be number
2.
2.
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
John
Oh.
Cena would be up there.
Number
Yes,
3.
I know, but
Number 3.
3.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Be
Oh, here's
careful.
number 3, then John Cena number 4.
Maybe Cena too, actually.
No.
I've hated him longer.
You have. You
I
have.
have. Well, before I
Because it wasn't.
This was a great match.
That was a good match.
It was a damn good match, and I love the fact that at the end, Cena gets the 8 and get up, motherfucker!
Oh, the memories of coming back. What? You're gonna get at Stephen. When that happened, I kind of flipped him. No! Cena did the work! Cena did the work, and you got the pin, you stupid little fuck! And
What a clever man. I mean, that's how you're supposed to
and
play
then,
it.
you know,
Yeah.
and you walked out the room, you were that pissed off, you went, fuck this, and stormed out the
Because I
living
was
room.
really pissed off at SummerSlam at this point.
And so you stormed out the room, I'm just going, and then the short recap, I'm like, don't need to see this
But
again.
more importantly, they robbed CM Punk anyway when he made Big Show tap out the Koji clutch.
Mm.
No, I just love how they changed the rules again about double submissions.
Mm.
Because
Well,
the last time this happened, the ref said no.
Yeah.
The time
Well,
before,
the
that,
ref did that anyway.
yeah.
The ref said the ref said no. He didn't even think it was
ref
a bell. And then the bell went.
Yeah.
And then
Somebody
AJ came out.
The ref
The time
didn't
before
call for
that,
the bell. The ref didn't call for the
Ben
bell.
Benoit
Just said that.
Benoit Edge.
I'm just still rage.
Benoit
Stupid
Edge
little
Triple H
punk.
in 2004. The title was vacated when that happened.
Yeah, but the referee didn't. Like I said, the referee didn't signal for the bell here. Just
They
the
should
bell
have
rang.
just made them double champ, if anything.
Yes, I would have been happy with that.
Yeah, but
Like the word,
They did it last
when
year.
Punk came back from
It would have
his
been.
quit
It
status.
would have been irrespective anyway, because yes, you could even say, okay, maybe the referee says no, this match ends this way, the belt should be vacated. If the general manager comes out and then says fine, well, we're going to start this match again anyway. You could even start that match again with a vacated title. At the end of the day, you got to have a champion. It's going to be one of those 3 people.
what you could
It's
do,
the GM's
you could have.
discretion. It could have been
AJ
any-
could have said the Big Show was eliminated,
yeah. Or she could have said,
which I
fuck
thought,
it.
which I thought briefly she was going to do.
Or she could have, if you want, said, fuck it. You just go out the way, and we're now going to have a match between, I don't know, Kung Fu Naki, Yoshitatsu, and Josh. You might as well get down here if you can limp your way down the ring.
Ooh.
And then announce the turnip was the winner.
Are you trying to book for him?
Oh, trust me, I'm not. It's just, I'm trying to explain that the general manager's discretion is final. Because the ref can do
Yeah,
what he
Booker
wants.
T said it later in the night
Yeah.
that the referee's word is final.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the referee word's final, right? But
But
the
like,
general manager,
he's already stated,
Yeah.
they didn't ring, he didn't call for the bell. Some idiot rang the bell.
you know, a GM can cancel a match, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Just say. And so basically, what you're dealing
Oh.
with is the WWE plot device. The plot device is a bit like the improbability drive from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Basically, no matter what you argue, fuck your argument.
No.
It doesn't matter who makes the argument. Any one of us can make the argument. It could be like, well, hang on, how could he possibly survive that jump plot device? But how could plot device? Well, how could fuck your argument plot device?
I just
Yeah.
don't tell me it adds to zero. Cared more about the referee win-losses in the matches than actual some of the matches themselves.
So,
Before we get to the perfect
Yeah.
storm,
Yeah.
props to John Cena, props to fucking CM,
Yeah.
to CM Punk on his ring attire.
yes.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart
92.
inspired 92. And as he said to Bret Hart,
But he couldn't
as he
respect
tweeted, My attire tonight was about respect. At which point and he hashtagged that respect. Bret Hart replied, "Thank you very much. You know, it's good to see that you're doing what you're leading the way with true skill or something like that." At which point CM Punk went, "I learned from the best."
Yes, good.
So big props to the man there.
I'm still.
If CM
My
Punk
heart's
wanted to
still beating out
respect
in
Bret
rage.
Hart, then he
Thinking
would
about
have jobbed the title like Bret did in '92.
Sure, of course.
To Bulldog.
Now over to you.
To Bulldog.
Okay, so up next was the
Right.
Man,
where didn't
Meh.
really care much.
I give it a 4 out of 10, Charles.
I didn't really give it much. I was like, it's not bothered.
To me, this was a very intense.
Brock Lesnar.
I won't talk.
Sorry, Brock Lesnar used these UFC crappy moves. Triple H.
Oh, that UFC crappy moves, and then in another second, oh my god, he's almost dead. Those fucking UFC moves. I understand what you mean. UFC.
I watched WWE
UFC, yeah.
for wrestling.
Yeah.
I watch UFC for MMA. I do not want the two mixed.
But to me, yeah, but the thing
yeah,
is,
Frank Trigg.
but the thing is, to me, it kind of sounds like, you know what somebody says, oh, stupid dough, stupid trade. They don't have the ability to be stupid. Like, fucking stupid UFC moves.
Oh,
It's like-
no, I watch UFC.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Some of those matches franked me out when
Yeah.
he had a match and he just broke some guy's arm. He went,
And talking around the Nagara.
Yeah. Personally, I actually like this match
Big
to
knock.
some degree. And that degree being Triple H.
Yeah, we were very much pulling for Triple H in this.
Yeah, just Brock Lesnar, just again, as he put it, pretty much kept doing the same thing.
Well,
over
he's
and
supposed
over
to.
again.
That was the idea.
Yeah, I know, but at the same
To
time.
me, this was more of a match that really. When people said, "Oh, it was boring," people said it didn't. To me, it was more of a brutal thing.
Yeah,
When you see Triple H getting destroyed,
yeah,
and there's no weapon really being involved in it.
yeah.
You know, a man's doing that. You see Brock Lesnar legitimately you're sitting going, wow, Brock's not lost a step when it comes to selling. He may have gained something, if
Yeah.
anything. And they go for it. And Paul Heyman, the fucking X Factor is Paul Heyman in this match.
oh, so glad they brought Paul Heyman back.
Paul Heyman coming out and when he's sitting there hitting the stomach, screaming, "Stop it!" was fucking awesome. You know, Tim, I said to you on the night, Paul Heyman is playing the Shawn Michaels card here.
Mm-hmm.
In WrestleMania. Paul Heyman doesn't quite know what result is best for him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know when Brock's getting hurt whether he should stop the match, get the match stopped. But when Brock's on top, it's very much get it, go, go, go. So to me, it was an excellent. I enjoyed the match. I thought it was a hard hit.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I understand where they're going with the whole Triple H thing.
I did hear about
obviously,
that before the match, but I didn't spoil it for the house guests.
I never heard about that.
I read.
But I stay away from the websites on the day of pay-per-view anyway.
No, I read it a
Yeah.
few weeks ago because obviously he lost to Cena, so they didn't want another loss.
Oh, I worked that one out myself. But I pretty much didn't think they were going to do... I didn't think they were going to give Brock the win over Triple H. I thought they were going to bring someone else back and give him the Brock win. Like, maybe Brock was face... I can't remember who I thought. I thought they were maybe going to make Sheamus face him. That's where we were going to go. So, but that's me. That's what I thought was. I enjoyed Summer Slam. I thought it was good.
So what do
You
you
were
guys think?
quite surprised at the end of the match,
That's
though.
probably be tapped.
Yeah.
Well, it was either that or get your arm broken.
Well, it's all got broken anyway.
Yeah. So
So it's kind of like
I
fuck
just
you.
thought they would end it like he overcame him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I want Triple H to win. It was the worst of two evils.
It's the first time in your life, isn't it?
I used to be angry at Brock for what he did to Rock.
What's that on?
Yeah.
But an interesting fact about Brock Lesnar:
Yeah.
Alright.
his 3 SummerSlam opponents,
Kurt
Brock,
Angle.
Kurt Angle, and Triple H, were in the SummerSlam 2000 Triple Threat match. There you go.
Yes, he.
So
Who
what?
needs Djismie stats when you've got Djismie stats?
Yeah.
Just,
So Monday Night
Come on.
Raw. So Monday Night Raw kicked off with Paul Heyman
Oh, thank God.
and Brock
Yes.
Lesnar.
Thank God Brock Lesnar.
Thank
doesn't
God, a
speak well.
promo, not like last week with a match. My God.
Basically, they basically came out. They basically over the Twitter basically explained that Brock Lesnar had like destroyed Triple H, they destroyed the Warrior, and that now he was the conqueror, and he was the supreme ruler of the WWE Universe, and the master of the Broctagon,
Yeah.
if I remember rightly.
Hashtag Broctagon.
Broctagon.
I got that retweeted off some random people.
And basically, they said, like, they called out the referee from the night before.
He looked terrified by that
Scott
man.
Armstrong. Scott Armstrong.
Yeah, I'd be fucking terrified.
I would as well.
And by the
but-
way, he says, we're calling out the referee. I was screaming at the TV. Dan was sitting there watching it. I was going, so fucking what? Who gives a shit about Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman? You don't work for them. Just fucking go home. Go away and run like fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't know where you live, Char. But no, they send him out because plot device.
Yes, as you've explained.
And he was in the corner cowering, as Paul Heyman said, Brock Lesnar has 2 words for you. And we're thinking, oh god. And I thought it was going to be something like, thank you. And of course it was good job, which pissed me off because I didn't guess it.
Oh.
And then that was it. And basically they announced on town later on that Brock Lesnar is going away.
Which I broke in the room before WWE.com did. So fuck you, WWE.
Well, no, he wasn't going away. Brock Lesnar has quit.
Yeah, that was the thing which
Yeah.
again pissed me
Oh,
off.
you should have heard the better.
Why?
Because he was being, well, it wasn't being pedantic, he was telling the truth.
I was
But at the time, you're sitting going, how can you quit when you haven't been rehired?
Exactly.
Ah!
You in storyline did not sign a new contract.
That's why Djismie couldn't use you at SummerSlam.
Exactly. You're not on the roster. And
Ah!
by the way, just in case you're wondering, I didn't count it as a gimmick match because it was never officially announced as a gimmick match. So I got no gimmick points.
I think it wasn't going to.
No,
Because technically,
let him
because
go.
technically it was no disqualification, but it wasn't really. So I went, well, nah, it's not fair. But yeah. So basically, Brock Lesnar never coming back. See you in a couple of months.
Survivor Series.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Survivor Series, Brock.
That,
Right to
I don't know
champions.
how many appearances has he got left.
2.
He had
Two or three matches.
he had 40 appearances. How many's he done now?
But can I point something out,
So,
right? Because at the moment, you know how the whole story thing is like whoever his champion, the Rock faces at
Royal
Rumble,
Rumble,
yeah.
yeah.
and obviously we kind of know what night we're going to be talking about night champions.
This is a gleeful
What
look in
happened?
his face.
Yeah, what happened to what happened to that Survivor Series? Brock somehow wins the WWE title,
Oh god.
takes it to Royal Rumble,
Rock.
and then The Rock beats him at the Royal Rumble, not even given the dignity of a WrestleMania match.
If
says,
that
right.
happens, I'm leaving the country for a couple of weeks and letting him calm down because he'll be a bit.
I like the
mad.
fact that you just said, I'm leaving the company for a couple of weeks.
Country.
A country, right.
Country.
I think, don't Brock that shit.
No.
You know,
I'll watch Brock again.
Hashtag Brock that
Yes,
shit.
but no, I'm not saying you won't watch it. I'm saying if Brock does
Oh, man.
what he did before and wins, and then I'm just gonna have to like
Uh,
leave for a
It's
couple of
okay,
weeks. And
I'll
then...
be good at it, but then I'll have the Royal Rumble after, so I'll be like,
Anyway,
No.
in the first
Yeah.
match of the night,
They'll have to
it was Sin Cara, Kofi Kingston, and R-Truth versus the Primetime Players.
That's the hashtag millions of dollars, hashtag money making scholars. Those boys that bring the noise, the Slayer, D Young and Titus O'Neil,
And
the
Kobe
prime time players.
You should be hired as the new manager.
Don't fucking. Oh, I should, yeah.
And of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
No.
Oh, smoking mirrors.
Cody Rhodes. And of course, Sin Cara, Kofi, and R-Truth
Guess
take up the
who
win.
won this match?
Yeah. And then the Raw General Manager AJ Lee responds to CM Punk's time. Basically, CM Punk said he should have the right to choose the new contender for his title.
Are we really guessing who will win the match?
I did say who won.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't catch
So-
that at all.
Sin Cara buries the talent.
So CM Punk said I should have the right to name the new contender for a title, and AJ Lee goes, "Oh yeah, that's fine, provided that I approve of who you pick." So it's kind of like, okay.
And then
fair enough.
Dino Tunga appears and makes a fucking idiotic saying. Wants to leave my girl alone.
Who? D'Lo Brown.
No, hang on, we haven't done this. I'm sure
What?
Eve, not Eve.
Skank!
Yeah, you can't say that name around him, even if you talk about like Adam and Eve. You know, he's still gets it.
That's kind of what
You-
Skank!
Eve Torres.
Skank!
Fernando Torres.
Hang on.
Bastard!
AJ appears on telly.
Is that all they did?
No, I'm afraid that's not RVD.
Oh.
Stop rubbing
I
your nipples.
mentioned Djismie, I'm sorry, guys.
No, but did you not hear about that? I don't know.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
heard.
the arm, yeah.
No, like Ryback asked RVD where he gets his singlets made, and it's the same guy who makes them for Ryback and RVD.
That's why the arm's exactly the same.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And he got permission off RVD first to use that same arm.
Yeah.
So, AJ's there and Otunga
So does that make Skip Sheffield one of a kind?
I don't
Or
know.
not?
I don't know. I know Ryback's kind of it's pretty much one of a kind, but I don't know about Skip Sheffield.
You were surprised by the Otunga because, he says, if anybody calls you crazy and all that, and then she has that crazy look in her face. What?
That's that
I'm
look.
going to put you in a match, right? Whatever, during the night, I can't remember.
Yeah, she has that.
That's it, big show.
I just
Then
want
I
some
said,
twats.
"Lord,
It's a crazy. Just think any song that has crazy around it.
Hashtag
Just
yes.
constantly just run. Anytime, I'll put you in a match, run away.
Yeah.
Just run away so you can't be found. Hold toggle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go, right, Bonnie, I need a place to hide.
I want to see Hornswoggle interact with AJ again after they were a couple back in the day. I want to see him be the fourth one because they were together on NXT.
Which I'm telling you right now, she went with Hornswoggle, right? I've got a fucking shot.
Hornswoggle Kane, Daniel Bryan Punk. Yeah.
I've definitely got a fucking shot. Just got to get rid of that fucking Trent.
Anyway,
Hashtag where's Trent?
we'll find out. Baby.
Hashtag no spoilers for NXT this week because we haven't seen it.
Yeah, all superstars.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to anyway.
I said nothing.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
said nothing.
Thank
Nothing.
No soup for you.
So Ryback beat the Jobbers, did he?
Was it Jobbers?
Yeah.
Actually, no. It was, believe it or not, this was like a.
DQ.
The local competitors actually did the unthinkable because they were trying to do like a WCW like swerve, but they actually had the local. Nah, I can't do it. Of course, Ryback beat two local.
Yeah, but this time though.
More Jobbers on Raw. Oh, so sick. Where is the proper talent? Use them. Stuff the little Jobbers.
Once again,
I imagine
on a show that I'm a co-host of, I cannot fucking talk.
Yeah, why can't it be JTG and Yoshitatsu?
I am taking over for the week.
I'm gonna go cry.
Oh, I'll go cry. There's a little corner for you.
Hey,
Hashtag.
he asked if we could bring him.
Yeah. Yes, one of the co-hosts.
Boom!
You don't want to do it.
So basically, Jinder Mahal
Yay!
came out to interrupt this one. The guy with the
Weirdest arms in the world.
You know, came out and
It's so long and veiny.
he locked the camel clutch. So basically, he locked at the camel clutch to prove his dominance. But then Ryback.
She say no, fuck you.
Yeah.
And she say no, fuck you. Sheik number one. She's
No.
But what I love about that is like later on, I believe it was I'm trying to remember which wrestler like got onto the old Twitter to bitch about because Isaac was like talking about how he revolutionized the
He
camel
invented
clutch.
it.
It was Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, Chavo Guerrero came out and went
And said, was it Gory?
Gory,
the camel clutch, you shouldn't talk about what you don't know or something.
yeah.
I want to see Iron Sheik versus Chavo Guerrero now.
It won't work for TNA
Yeah, that's the thing.
because of Hogan.
Yeah. Oh, we know that because he's.
Gee, it's like they've not had a history.
Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan!
Hang on, Hogan Jabroni.
He said
He
that
said-
outside the
He
Hall of
said
Fame.
that outside the Hall of Fame.
What about
Miami.
Hogan Sheik? Hogan Jabroni!
Yeah, that's all he said. We were like,
The laugh.
So basically, and also,
Living the
Dolph,
gimmick.
you got
It's not a gimmick.
I know.
you got Chris Jericho.
No,
Sorry,
Jericho!
Y2J.
Yay.
Chris Jericho in the back. But Dolph Ziggler basically comes to, you need a rematch against
Do
me.
you know what
because
Jericho was reportedly doing on their Raw?
What?
Tumbling.
No, right?
He's reportedly on Tumblr looking at the posts. That was bitter.
Well, basically, Dolph says you need this rematch against me. So AJ Lee comes skipping in. Steady yourself.
She skips like this time?
Oh, I know she skips.
skip.
She
skip,
does the shade on that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But she basically says, all right,
Here
you
comes
both need a
the
rematch.
AJ. Here we go.
It's like,
Here comes
Jericho?
AJ.
No, she doesn't come. Aye, she does. skip.
No, she goes.
Oh, she comes skipping in. But she says, Jericho, if you lose tonight, your contract is null and void. However, Dolph, if you lose tonight, then your money in the bank goes to Jericho.
You're telling me if Jericho loses, he's going to get fired.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this storyline in my life. Wow, I am so intrigued.
Wouldn't now be a good time to go on tour if you were in a band?
I know, I'm thinking the exact same thing. I might go and
Do you
see them.
think there's a...
I might go and see them in Leeds,
For some
actually.
reason, I'm getting a faint memory of a blonde, like a blonde, longish, well, middle long, an Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And
John Cena.
Yeah.
And the WWE
Title on the line.
Raw! It happened on Raw!
Right, yeah. We're moving on. We're moving on. Happy Jericho never go bad. It was Randy Orton versus
Boring!
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, agreed.
Boring!
Too predictable.
Randy Orton beat Alberto. Move on then.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
We're all happy then. Damien Sandow defeated Brodus Clay. in
You're
a
welcome.
matchup.
Easter Bunny!
Here we go.
Oh,
again.
hang on. I want to see this. Come on. Easter Bunny.
You're worse than he is!
No,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I didn't know this. I'm doing this to try and wind up the geek.
Why would you wind up the geek?
Come on.
Have you ever seen fucking Planet Hulk?
Yeah.
I tell you what happens next. He comes along, pisses him off, and he comes back to Earth to kill us all.
No.
You ever heard the phrase, I didn't come for a whisper, I came to hear you
Easter
scream?
Bunny.
AJ!
Easter Bunny.
AJ Lee skipping in an instant,
Easter-
dressed as a Playboy bunny.
Oh.
Ha! Always trumps with the fucking bunny!
Easter Bunny versus
the
Brodus
Playboy
Clay.
Bunny. The
Sorry.
Playboy Bunny versus
Whoa.
Playboy Bunny versus the
I
Easter
just-
Bunny.
I've just shouted, in context, I always trump you with the bunny. Out of context, that is going to be some crazy shit to break it up. So I beg of you all, just if an argument's going too far, just scream at the top of your lungs, I trump you, sir, with the bunny.
You do know what's going through my head right now, don't you?
What?
We're not allowed to talk about it.
Every single Playboy magazine that a diva's been in.
Oh yes, Ashley.
Sable, Tory and Sable. 2 Sable.
China was in Playboy, Dan.
I skipped.
No, China in Playboy.
You
look at it.
You're China. I trump you with Candice Michelle, and the second one, I trump you with Maria.
I'll give Triple H this. He went from China to Stephanie. Well stepped up there, mate.
Yeah, but to be fair, he could have done the same effect by going from China to a
Me.
bottle of Pepsi.
Yes.
True. But still, to step
China's
up,
got-
you might as well step
I
up.
think Pepsi's
Turkey
got
Boston's
more coffee,
soda.
You've seen China Playboy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've seen China porn.
Yeah.
Oh, with X-Pac.
No.
Shawn Michaels.
I wish it was only that one.
Shawn Michaels addresses.
Yes, come on, boys, calm down.
He's not about
Shut-
China porn.
Nobody gives two flying hecatoids about China!
Even when I
Nobody! And more people in the fucking universe care more about the fucking rants that I come with on this fucking show about Dead Chris Benoit
Maria!
Ric Flair than fucking China Caitlyn! Shut up! I am sick of this shit! Nobody cares! Just shut the fuck up and let's just get on with the Raw review! You fucking useless, gun-licking, dick-sucking, carpet-munching, curtain-yacking, dick-sucking, one-piece stick bastards!
what about dress?
So big show for China.
No, they don't put it.
Ah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Too
not
big
that.
lunch.
Oh no, I couldn't quite see the
Is that the Black
storyline
Chris
was there.
Masters?
Can't quite see because at the start of the match I went, he's got his robe on, and
So he
then
beat
where's
him.
the steroids?
So he beat him for that.
No, big show beat Otunga.
Yeah.
Big Show beat steroid or Tonga. What is that?
Surprise opponent.
So then Daniel Bryan and The Miz versus King Zack Ryder. And now I'm going to have a go with Djismie.
All right, fine.
Djismie, you know he kept going on Twitter, Zack Ryder and Kane, does nobody think of continuity. They kept saying on the show it was an idea put by AJ for them to work it out by people they've had beef with in the past.
There's beef, and there's someone trying to kill someone and broke his back.
The Miz let his career ruined because he was with Daniel Bryan.
NXT.
Zack
broke his
Ryder
back.
got ruined by that.
Anyway,
He broke his back.
Ah!
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna have a right
Tag team with him.
Ah! She kissed my Cena. Oh!
Yours? I believe he was married at the time.
And?
Oh, and?
Yes, and?
Marriage means nothing to know.
Is this not
Hashtag prenup.
justice in the world?
Well, he got it signed by her.
Yeah, because prenup.
Okay, then.
Why did it end in a no contest?
Because Daniel Bryan ran away from Kane. Kane then attacked his own partner.
Ah, yes, that was quite funny.
Okay.
Kane destroyed Mr. Ryan.
At which point,
Okay.
Taking 1,000 milligrams of paracetamol.
At least he remembered continuity.
I'm fine.
right?
I'm
And
fucking
so then AJ tweeted on Twitter. Where else would you tweet? Starting next week, I decided to help at WWE Daniel Bryan with anger issues by sending him to anger management therapy classes. At which point, my heart sank.
This should be.
And at
Why?
which point, I got enraged.
And this part, she
Why?
doesn't have the authority to do that.
Well, it's not that. Well, that's a good point.
Actually, she does. If your boss
Well,
sends you
yeah.
somewhere, you've got to go.
Here's my problem.
Yes.
Why Daniel Bryan? It was clearly Kane that has the issues.
Because she thinks Kane's sexy.
Yes.
But it should be entertaining, at least.
It was a Divas Battle Royale to become
Yay!
the new
Oh my god!
number one contender for the Divas Championship.
I
was
thought the Divas were bad 2 years ago.
Where was Beth?
Where was Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beth. She was Kelly.
I saw something on Twitter
Family
though about
bereavement.
family
Was that what it
bereavement.
was?
Yeah.
She's off.
I saw that because I was like, that
It's the
explains it.
graphic off, that's all. Where was Kelly? Kelly then? She wasn't the
That's
graphic.
what I said.
Front and
I
centre,
really
front
saw
and
the
centre.
argument.
graphics.
The graphic had so many
Yeah.
others that weren't in it.
Beth Phoenix, I understand. No,
Anyway.
not for this, no
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
They probably just put it together and said, oh, Divas Battle Royale, I need bother. And then they've gone, oh, these ones did it. Oh, no one knows.
I have to admit,
Yeah.
watching this, I thought Tamina was going to get it because they were really giving her a strong push in the match. And her and Natalia were the only ones who actually didn't hurt each other.
But then,
I called
And then, oh, yeah.
Caitlyn.
Oh,
Uh,
bong!
So
Wow!
basically, Caitlyn won the Battle Royale, so she gets to challenge. So basically, she eliminated Eve,
Skunk!
which means she gets to face the actual champion at the moment, Eve. Wait, no.
No.
No, they're not
Oh,
wrong.
oh.
Layla!
was the champion.
Layla.
The fuck?
Say what?
Because Caitlin's getting a push. Oh, poor Maxine. She must be looking back.
Yeah,
saying,
he's had a
that
battle
could be-
royal, no diva left.
No, we could have. Yes.
First
So,
time in
now, for
now.
now.
For now, for now.
So basically, it was the rematch with Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho!
Yeah, come on, you're gonna win it.
And your winner, and still Mr. Money in the Bank,
No.
Dolph Ziggler!
What?
No. Chris Jericho won.
No,
Because otherwise
no.
Jericho was
Jericho won the
fired.
briefcase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
no, in the words of Vince McMahon,
I
Chris
want-
Jericho,
I want to hear.
you're fired!
Bye down.
Bye.
Bye down.
Bye.
Not you.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm taking over.
That's
Dan.
what
Have you noticed the first two
Dan.
words were Chris Jericho?
No, Dan.
Bye. I'm taking
Jericho
over.
lost.
Dan, that's
Yeah,
what you.
yeah, I'm
No,
taking
no,
over.
Jericho
Bye.
lost.
Chris
You
Jericho lost.
can commit less time to the show than me.
I know
So-
I work.
Chris Jericho lost.
Yes, Chris
Friday.
Jericho lost. So Chris Jericho is.
I
Fire.
work people.
I wonder what
Just
he's
on
gonna.
night.
I wonder what Jericho's gonna go do now.
Well,
Damn!
well, luckily, he actually has a tour coming up.
Ah!
So this is nothing
You're gonna
but...
do
And
the job.
could that
I
coincide with
get a job that
because
quick.
I'm going to see him?
Yeah, well, that's convenient. Isn't it?
Yeah,
thought
it's
it might
very convenient how he got fired and he's going off the tour. Very nice.
So quite frankly, if anything, this is good because he gets a bit of a rest after his huge win, and then he gets to come back anyway. Because let's face it, who's not going to hire Chris Jericho? And then
TNA.
he'll come back and be like, "Right, Dolph, where were we? Oh yeah, I was kicking your ass." And then they just,
What they should do, but
What they
Dolph
should
should go to cash in.
Can I point out that is the most tense sentence you could come up with? Because when you say, you know what they should do, if it doesn't involve zombies, rape, or other form of dead bodies, or Hulk Hogan, which quite frankly is as close as you can get to a dead body without actually being dead.
On the Rock.
Zombie.
Oh, trust me, Hogan's closer.
No, I'm saying he's a zombie.
You know, it's not a sentence from you.
No,
So,
listen.
what should they do?
Ziggler
Yeah.
should go to cash in.
Right.
And he's about to cash in. And before the bell rings, you should just Jericho's music should hit. And you should come down and attack him and stop him from cashing in.
Okay, that's okay.
But then he still has
Yeah.
to cash in, though.
I never said that. No, just for that's how they should make him return. Just a random run in to stop Ziggler from cashing in.
That's
So
quite
anyway,
sensible and normal.
now anyway, to top the Raw
But
off,
then, no.
to top Raw off,
No,
The briefcase explodes.
CM Punk.
They got planted a bomb.
CM Punk.
Because he knew what Jericho would do.
CM Punk comes out to the front to basically announce like John Cena. But first,
no, he announced earlier on. He announced earlier in the show. John Cena, one condition.
Was anybody thinking?
Yeah.
So
when AJ said, as long as I agreed, that he was going to pick some like lower card talent that he thought he could
I was
beat
hoping Zack Ryder.
I thought he'd pick lower card Cena. I was like,
I thought he might have picked Josh Matthews.
That would have been good.
But
Just because Josh Matthews was in a bit.
this is where he lost. This is where Djismie lost me. He lost his girlfriend for like 20 minutes, didn't you?
but
Meh.
I have just cleared my throat, by the way. But yeah, CM Punk decides he's going to confront Jerry King Lawler.
As he should.
Yeah. And he, basically, I still don't get what is it. Jerry King Lawler is supposed to be a face.
Yes.
But no, it's like, you clearly lied, King. You lied. So
I thought
apologize.
that you lied.
I don't get though. He turned his back on the WWE by attacking Raw. Well, I don't know. So he didn't.
Well, that's what we're saying. He didn't do what he did. He did what every other person's allowed to do. But when he does it, he turns his back on the WWE.
Now,
fuck you, Lawler.
Here's the thing, right? John Cena comes out and he starts to talk this bullshit.
Stop
about
dating
respect.
one of your audience.
It's not bullshit. I'm sitting there going, yes, I'm agreeing with it all. Yes.
Although,
Because when Punk asked Cena to do it, I'm going, no, don't do it. I don't care about the title. Please don't do it. Please don't let me down. And he didn't let me down. My baby didn't let me down.
That's the thing. I don't mind Cena saying, I'm not going to call you the greatest in the world because in order to be champion, I have to believe that I am. That's how a champion should think.
Exactly.
However, John Cena is still a disrespectful twat.
Oh, no.
Ultimately, a disrespectful twat.
No.
He is.
No.
And he constantly tries to pit himself as the underdog, which he's not.
To quote a man,
Yeah.
you are no longer the Boston Red Sox. You are now the New York Yankees.
Boom! You know? Yeah, one day. Basically, John Cena...
He hasn't been WWE champion for too long.
Sorry, I hope you're not using that as an argument that he isn't the underdog. Because
No. I just want him to be champ for November when I see him
He
again.
hasn't been the underdog since 07.
Yeah.
When he beat Umaga, he beat Great Khali. Now, the only time you're ever going to be the underdog is when you're going against an undefeated person or a guy who's bigger than you. Well, we've seen him beat Big Show, so therefore you're not an underdog because we know you can do it. And why the fuck does Michael Cole act like it's impressive every time he picks him up? It's an AOA. Mike Cole does it as well.
Right.
Is it? I've never seen this. Can I continue, woman? Every time he picks him up and does an AA, when you go, we've never seen a free of strength like this since the last time he did it.
Do you remember Michael Cole
Yes,
used to say
but
that
it is
Batista go on the top rope?
Oh,
I've never seen him do that. As God is my witness. At which point the devil's going,
Survivor
get another-
Series 06, Batista did exactly the same.
So what you were saying the devil's doing at that point?
well, the devil, he's like, get another table set in there.
Basically, Michael Cole said he'd never seen Batista. What was it against Batista against Undertaker on the top rope?
Yeah.
But he said exactly the same commentary the previous November at Survivor Series.
That
versus
was like,
King
I know we're
Lookout.
talking about Raw, but that was like that big gold ladder. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
It was like the last Money in the Bank Big Show was in. Hello, do you think we've got that shit? American WWE.
it was in a lot of Eon past CM Punk.
Oh?
So basically,
Stupid WWE.
to wrap this up, Cena basically said, if you want to pick me, pick me. If not, then we'll know you're a twat. So it's kind of like, hang on a minute. So basically what you've done is you've said you don't care if he picks you, but if he doesn't pick you, then he's obviously a twat.
Yes.
And he's tired of the disrespect.
Let me think. Has someone been trying to use reverse psychology and all this bullshit? Why? Yes, he has. What does that make you, Cena? Two things. One, a fucking genius.
Yay!
Two, a twat.
No.
No, because he's put Punk in an impossible position.
Good.
Because even though no one will for a second buy this concept, being the storyline, working in storyline, CM Punk's character is worried about respect right now. So he goes, well, I have to prove that I'm with respect, so I must accept his challenge. Cena wins either way, because if he says, no, you're not going to get a title match, he goes, Fine, whatever. I don't care, but nobody likes you to the point where Punk's going to go to Cena and go, fine, I want to fight you. And Cena goes, oh no, you didn't want to fight me, motherfucker. And then it becomes a battle. And said, no, fine. If I win this match, you have to fight me for my title. Okay, if you insist. It's a completely.
I'm so confused. By the way, now I'm like, what?
That's because I'm a genius. Don't worry.
I stopped listening because John Cena was involved.
That's because you're easily confused. There.
No, I still got so head bashed me off the door a couple
If
weeks
I
ago.
had my girlfriend on the head like that, I wouldn't have a hand left.
Oh.
I like it. She said she's got a sore head.
Yeah, I banged it against the door a couple of weeks ago.
And basically, so Cena leaves and Punk turns back to Jenna King
When he
Lawler.
left, I was like, oh, thank God, I'm so relieved. I'm like,
Punk turns back to Lawler and says, get in the ring, Lawler.
There's your real number one
We're not
contender.
done.
back off.
He demands
Off.
that Lawler calls him best in the world. Lawler goes no, goes to walk out. So Punk decides, fine, I'm kicking you in the fucking head.
Not hard enough.
And he kicked him in the head and knocked him down.
Be on fucking Raw.
And then, of course, Michael Cole on Twitter defending. Oh my God, we deserve so much more respect. I can't believe what he did to Jenna King Lawler.
I'm sorry.
Bitch, please, didn't you try to get him fired? Fuck you in the
Michael Cole's starting to really bug me the way his opinions change.
Starting to!
Well, sorry, it's buggy. Has bugged me. It's like he went on and on about Daniel Bryan, and then all of a sudden, oh, Daniel,
His
you stupid little man!
His general
Must have
opinion
done some
flips off
changes
more than
in
my opinion on The Miz. Anyway, that is the
I've
end.
got some more bullshit about
Hang
that.
on, can I ask,
Yeah.
can I do the little... What?
That's mine next.
You're on about,
No, I'm going to say
you're on about people
WWE.
on Twitter. What about Mark Henry?
We've done the recap.
That's what I've got to do. Mark Henry was like,
Oh,
Punk
I've got to add something in from...
Punk
Gary
attack
Stevens.
hat on.
So, no, hat on.
Hashtag hat on.
No.
Hour and a half, we haven't even done the fucking rest of the show.
Yeah. This is going to be a special 2-part show.
Punk attacks King, right? And Mark Henry's kicking off with Punk
Yeah.
about attacking King. Didn't Mark Henry put King through the announce table for no reason?
Just
Just
to
so he
prove he was world's strongest man.
Yeah.
And no,
He is not the world's strongest man. I'm sorry to bring this in. I have watched that competition for 15 years. He has never won that.
Because he won the Olympics. He was the Olympic silver medal, strongest medal, right?
Yeah.
That's the Olympic.
Whoa, let me finish! Let me fucking
This
finish!
was I was
And
trying
the
to tell them.
true world's strongest man competition
Thank you.
has fuck all to do with TV. He won it, and then he won the Arnold Classic.
Thank you.
Therefore becoming the world's strongest man.
They even
The World's
showed you
Strongest Man show
on
has
SmackDown.
fuck all to do with the
Thank
competition.
you.
I don't care.
You, Dan.
The true world's strongest man is that competition on Channel 5.
How many fucking times in 5 seconds do you have to be told?
Mark Henry could not do the
Watch
shit.
this, watch this, right? Watch this, watch. I'm the world's strongest man. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Go over to wherever they film the show, South Africa, and do those things to
Well,
do.
fuck, you're the world's strongest man?
No, just
Oh, that's...
oh,
You've got me beat.
whatever.
Anyway, that.
No, actually, apparently you had something for Gary Stevens.
Yeah, Gary and Stephen, although we're not going to do it, just want to know why you never recap Superstars. I've been asked to ask that.
Basically because we do watch it, at least I watch it for the points at the very least. It doesn't contribute anything really to storyline, or at least there hasn't been any kind of real addition to storylines since. And to recap it, it's very easy. Go to WWE.com, go to online, you can get the results. Because really there's no real storytelling
Johnny
going on.
Pierce
That's
and
all.
Michael
You
McGill
asked
could
me
be
that.
a tag team now. That's pretty big news.
Yeah, but NXT has more storytelling, and with NXT,
No spoilers.
yeah, with I'm not
Well,
spoiling.
because what we said a story. Fuck,
But the
man.
problem with NXT as well is, like, take this week, we sacrificed NXT for the sake of Summer Slam.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So
we're trying to
it-
keep a time limit.
And also, basically,
Time limit.
when it comes to Super Slam and NXT, we make judgment calls based upon how much we've got to go through and how much actually happened on the shows.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to check a Superstars match out, watch Randy Orton versus Primo. Seriously, that is a Superstars match.
And, like, take last week, one of the big things we talked about was the results of the semi-finals of the tournament, and, of course, Scotty 2 Hotty's return.
Yay!
But anyway...
Right, that's all they asked me to ask, so I've done my duty.
This is the end of
Get it
part
off there.
1
What?
of
Get
a
it
very
off there.
special episode of Total Markout. Join us in part 2, where we'll be doing a lot more stuff, including Djismie stats, you get it rich, and a lot more. And of course, #5 Corner. So see you guys in a moment.